What did we learn about Amazon's investment?
What we learn is that Amazon is investing up to 50 billion, but there is a condition. So the first tranche will be 15 billion as part of the round that OpenAI is raising now, and then the 35 billion second installment is actually conditioned on whether OpenAI achieves AGI or artificial general intelligence or if the company goes public. So that piece is quite new and different from what we had known before.
Why is Amazon hedging its bet here? I mean, does it not think that it's going to IPO? Is that still a question? We'll get to the definition of AGI in a second, too.
Totally. So my understanding is that essentially it is a opportunity for Amazon to gain more from its relationship from OpenAI if either of those conditions happens due to the exclusivity clause that Microsoft has with OpenAI. So Microsoft has been a longtime backer of OpenAI, has poured around 13 billion and has exclusivity rights to resell OpenAI's models as well as actually take a 20% revenue share, which we've all reported before in our past reporting. But I think these clauses essentially allow Amazon to potentially gain more from its relationship. And so, if, for example, OpenAI does achieve AGI, then it allows Amazon to gain beyond what this sort of existing ability it has now. So, those are some of the reasons why Amazon is able to sort of have these conditions.
Now, the definition around AGI, is that any clearer than it was, say, 12 or 18 months ago when this whole discussion sort of came into vogue?
It's not exactly clear to me, but what we had previously reported back in 2024 was that AGI was basically if OpenAI generated 100 billion in profits, based on sort of our reporting on the company's financials in the past. OpenAI won't actually achieve that even until beyond 2030, and so my hunch is that the definition of AGI has likely changed, but I'm not sure. But what we do know is that whatever or whenever OpenAI defines that they've achieved AGI, they'll actually be verified by an expert panel separately. And so that sort of condition from the Microsoft OpenAI agreement still holds for its relationship with Amazon as well.
And we don't know who's on that panel yet, do we?
I don't believe so.
Well, that's gotta be a pretty fun panel to sit on. I mean, this is like I'm just thinking about the definition of AGI and how contested that is. I mean, these people really hold so much power, not just for this one deal, but I'm sure that will get scrutinized by everyone if it ever comes out about how, the criteria they were using. So that's kind of an interesting group. You also had some reporting about the cloud deals between OpenAI and Amazon. What do we know there?
Totally. So Amazon and OpenAI agreed to a cloud computing deal for OpenAI to purchase about $38 billion worth of cloud computing over the course of 7 years. What we reported last night is that cloud deal is going to expand much larger than that. And so we don't know the order of magnitude, but it's going to be a significant expansion. Other aspects of the deal is also around Amazon actually OpenAI powering Amazon's custom models. And so that could be for internal products that Amazon uses as well.
Okay, and last question for you. I mean, this is the relationship between Amazon and OpenAI and the terms of that relationship. Do we know anything about the other hyperscalers' investments or the other strategic investors and what terms they've agreed to?
We do have some new reporting about specifics around like the NVIDIA deal. So the new piece is that we had reported previously that NVIDIA would invest up to 30 billion. What we now learned is that it's actually going to be three installments of 10 billion over the course of the year. And that's very similar to the SoftBank investment, which is also 30 billion with 3 billion or so three installments of 10 billion over the course of the year as well.
Great. Well, Shri, I want to thank you for coming on. That is Shri Mupidi, our OpenAI and Anthropic reporter here at The Information.